Well, after years and years, I think I figured out I'm getting a glare from the sun, so let's see. We're going to talk about weight loss, which if you want to test me out, just keep following me. And if somebody had struggles, tell them refer to the video, subscribe. You know, who knows? But I I always eat, mainly a lot of carbs. I love cheeseburgers. Hardly eat any vegetables. I'm like a carbitarian. But um, I drive for one of my jobs, so I went in there and they tested my sugar, and it was higher than it's supposed to be, and they told me I got to get it down. So I was like, well, what am I gonna do? Because my whole diet consists of carbs. So um, stressing out a little bit, and then well, I hadn't had a Coke or my coffee with my sweeteners in it. Now you can just all you gotta do is cut out, and plus, other reason I want to make the video, there's a lot of people that um, mainly through Facebook, they got businesses and they keep sending me this thing about weight loss products. So I figured, well, I'll just do it myself, and then you know it doesn't cost anything. It really saves you money. You eat less. But like Kroger's, I was like, where am I going? All this fast food. If you don't have time to cook, um, so get back to the video. Um, the thing, weight loss is really crazy. So just tell you, I've lost a couple of pounds. You know, I got a long way to go, but I cut out sodas and peanut bars, and all I have for breakfast usually is a big old spoon of peanut butter right now. And then Kroger's has a thing where get the grilled chicken or the baked chicken and take the skin off. The skin's bad with cholesterol, and then just get green beans and drink water. And try to not eat any bread. No mashed potatoes or French fries. Try to eat less carbs. You know, um, apples. Stuff like that. And everybody has different taste, and there's like thousands of foods, so you can kind of tweak it to your own. But it's kind of a mental thing because you always hear about McDonald's Happy Meals. Sugar makes you happy. It does. I mean, it feels good to have that sugar and get that tingling feeling. Now, one thing I've noticed this morning, my sugar and blood pressure was lower, and they always told me if I did lose weight, I could get off the stuff, But who knows? That'd be great. Um, because when you have eyes, you know, and then your eyes start going bad, you have to have glasses, and it's not the same. So even though they got medicine, they kind of help you with things. You got glasses. Well, you can see the lens, you can see the frames, you can see everywhere. Everything's in front of you. It's not like this where you have unobstructed view. So if you get on medicine, it's the same thing. It might work, but it's not the same as not having it. Now, before you do anything crazy, I'm not a medical doctor, so it's just my opinion and experience. So follow up with a physician or a dietitian because everybody's body type's different. We all have different like blood types and um, routines and situations. If somebody does a physical job all day, it'd be easier for them. But if somebody sits in an office, it'd be a little bit harder because they're not able to get exercise while they're working. So they got to make time to get exercise um, outside of work. But yeah, just keep cutting that. Kind of want to make this video too. Somebody might be kind of hard headed as I am or hooked on sugar. So, this be kind of encouraging for other people because, uh, the first time I could feel it. And, your blood pressure, or you eat a big heavy meal and you get sluggish or you feel kind of sleepy. Well, um, when your sugar kind of it's been so high for a certain time, and it starts coming down, naturally. Um, all my veins, I felt it kind of felt like blood pressure a little bit, but it felt like like something just moving in my veins or was missing or something. It's kind of weird. Um, but I noticed now it's only been a couple pounds, but my body seems like it's waking up. Instead of being kind of a sluggish feeling, I've noticed I've moved, overextended myself, just not thinking about it. Almost pulled things because it's like I'm a little bit more free flowing, I guess, movement. So even though I can smell a lot better, and you hungry, so you have to. It subsides, but you're hungry a lot, you know. And you'd have to kind of ignore it and just look at food kind of like a budget, say, hey, this is all I'm gonna eat today. But like I said, follow your doctor and all that. Because if I do lose a lot of weight, you can subscribe, kind of see my progress and what I look like in my other videos. Today's July the 31st, and I'm up here waiting at the hospital. I don't want to go in the tent, but I'm right out here waiting for the. She had to have a procedure done, and we had to clear something up with one of their insurance, and they want us to pay $1,600. So that the doctor's office should have done that. So I said, well, you got to go ahead and get this procedure done. She's having a heart catheter, so you got to go in there and make sure everything's smooth. But we believe everything's gonna go good, and that's another reason, cut out cholesterol, and so hopefully I won't have to have some of these procedures, because you get older, your body just doesn't process things like it used to, and it starts slowing down. So then you gotta recalculate your lifestyle and what you eat, and it's very, very annoying, but you can't run from yourself. So there he is. I got to deal with him again. So I know I ramble on, but somebody can get some use out of this and lose weight, be healthier. Like I think I did this yesterday, for instance. I ate 1 spoon of peanut butter and then water. I had a bunch of water. And then at lunch, I went to Kroger's and I got the baked chicken. Now, it was a little dry, but the little skin that just peeled right off, I threw it to the side and the bones. So I ate the chicken, and then double green beans. And then for supper, my wife had cooked something in a crock pot, and it had the chicken in there. It didn't even taste like chicken. It tasted like the crock pot stuff, but it had some carrots and potatoes, and she even made like graham crackers. She even made graham crackers with trying to get that glare out of there. She made graham crackers with the peanut butter, real light. I like mine really thick, but she made it light, so I was able to eat that. And she said that kind of curbed sugar. And then when I got off work, about 10 or so at the other job, she wanted a Happy Meal, so I brought her a Happy Meal, and she just had some apple slices. She said they tasted sour, but since my sugar's a little bit lower, and I tried seeing what my sugar was before I ate the apples, and it was 117, which is, really good for me. I know they want you to be at 100, so I only got 17 more points. But the apples tasted sweet, and she said they were sour. So, if your sugar's high, stuff that has low sugar is going to taste awful. So that's another thing. Make things that used to taste bad to taste good now, because you're like, wow. And I was like 4.4 weighed less today. So yeah, we'll just follow it. You know, you can see if this works better than those keto diets, or maybe I am following the keto diet, but not really. I'm kind of just trying to cut back on bread, sodas, and you know, for a guy, it's usually easier because it just is for a guy to lose weight. So we'll see. I just don't want to be a wrinkly old mess, but hopefully, you know, drinking the water and working and walking and making videos, you know. I had to hold the camera up, film, smile. So I feel pretty good, you know. You had to avoid the urge for the sweetness, because it's tough. Even my little chewing gum, it just like so refreshing, like, you know. So I think sugar's a drug, and all these restaurants, the food tastes good, it's high in fat. Well, if it was healthy, they wouldn't be in business. So that's bad, but that's the truth. But the grocery store is probably the best place to go to try to eat healthy, at one of those hot food bars, I guess you call it. I don't know what you call it. Deli or whatever. You know, you get that. That should help. On the road, they say it's bad for orange juice, but, you know, about a week ago I had orange juice and beef jerky and tried to get a protein bar, but that's probably kind of the bad stuff. I was looking at Dollar Tree, and they had, like, I don't know if they got it in the store I go, but they have like dried fruit and all that. It's supposed to be healthy. And one lady, I looked at some of the stuff she was saying, and she said she looked for like 0 sugars added. And I think a Coke, I think it only had like 64 grams of sugar, and usually maybe 1 gram can throw your sugar up about 5 points. So, you know, 60, that could be at like 300 something points or more, 320. But, you know, your body's going to start processing that. But eventually, if your sugar runs high so long, you get insulin resistant. So your body will put insulin out there, and then it just won't work anymore. It'll like, well, I'm not doing anything. So then you had to take artificial insulin or a pill to get it to crank up. And diet sodas is just as bad, because the way I understand it, they fool your body into producing insulin, and there's no sugar there. So that can make you insulin resistant also. Even though they're good and they say they're healthy, they're not healthy. The best thing for you is water. So, you know, I don't know if the flavors would hurt you. I don't know. But anyway, follow me on the journey, subscribe. I want to see a bunch of crazy stuff. You never know what my mind's going to think of. We're going to be moving, so I want to get me a couple chickens and, you know, make some video about collecting eggs, and if it's not too bad. And I got to keep my dogs from getting them, and the hawks might fly down and swoop down and get them, so that's going to be interesting. And I asked people, I said, what kind of eggs you like? And they said, don't get the ones with the brown eggs. And I said, well, how you know which chicken lays a brown egg, which one lays a white egg? So Google is going to be my friend, and probably some kind of farm stuff. We have a little farm town, Johnson, and they got peaches and a bunch of peaches. So, you know, there's probably some kind of farmer there that might know, or, you know, he thinks he knows. So, that'd be cool. Like one guy, I knew what was wrong with the car, but my wife got stranded. And she got stranded and it wouldn't start. So I knew it was a starter, because I've been tapping on it. And So he comes over there with the jumper cables. So she said she had a friend coming. I said, baby, go in the store, tell the guy you're too hot, and just don't worry about it. Just say, I'm too hot. I can't be outside right now. Don't let that guy touch your car with them jumper cables. They ain't no telling what he's going to try to do and mess up something. So she did that, and then I got a tow truck to tow it. But with insurance, you can get reimbursed. But, and that helps with your sugar also. Because you get things took care of, you ain't got to worry about it. But, this life's a journey, and whatever we're doing, we want to be healthy and happy and enjoy things. So, if you can get the most benefit out of things, and who knows? But kind of keep me on point. I got several fans that say, hey, where's the video? And I'm sorry I ain't posting in a while. Sometimes I've been feeling tired, but maybe this make me feel better and I'll post more. And, appreciate y'all commenting. And plus another thing, you make a video and somebody says, well, what about that? I said, have you checked out my YouTube channel? I made a video on that. Go look at it. So, it gives you opportunity to promote your brand, promote your idea. And you don't have to, because a lot of people too busy, they don't have time to really listen when you're in conversation. But sometimes you watch a video and they can watch it over and over and share it. So it can really be beneficial. It can reach 8 billion people. You never know. So, good luck on, staying healthy, especially with this pandemic that's going on right now in the world. That stuff attacks high sugar. So it's a win-win, So if I can get it down a little bit, and then if I do come in contact, I'll be able to fight better instead of it overwhelming me, hopefully. So, do all your stuff, wear your mask and wash your hands and be careful, But, yeah, just good luck, you guys. And thank y'all. Thank y'all to people that have been watching all my stuff and sticking on this journey. And I hope you like it. And anybody that just sees it, subscribe, share it with your friends. And, thank y'all for the support. And I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you very much.